Who doesn't love a good highlight reel of the best plays from the season? Well, we got some for you.
JaMarr Jefferson in the game for the first time today, and a diving interception.
The 2021 NFL season had it all. Crazy finishes, shocking upsets, controversial calls, and of course a ton of internet-breaking plays that will live on in the highlight reels for many years to come. Here is every NFL team's best play from the 2021 season. Arizona Cardinals, Jonathan Ward catch. The Cardinals masterfully executed a fake punt against the Dallas Cowboys in their Week 17 contest. Although a successful fake punt was extra special, Arizona caught Dallas by surprise with a passing play, and Jonathan Ward made a ridiculous David Tyree-like helmet catch, despite being interfered with and drawing a penalty on the play. That was one of Ward's 3 catches on the season, making it that much more impressive. Atlanta Falcons, Pitt's one-handed catch versus Dolphins. The Falcons didn't have much to celebrate in what turned out to be another dull season, but rookie tight end Kyle Pitts was certainly a bright spot. The number 4 pick of the 2021 NFL Draft lived up to his reputation as the one-on-one nightmare for opposing defenders. I mean, just look at this filthy one-handed catch he made against the Miami Dolphins. Pitts had one of the best rookie tight end seasons ever, and this one-hander in South Beach might go down as the best catch of what could be a legendary NFL career for the 4th overall pick. Baltimore Ravens, Justin Tucker's 66-yard winner. With each passing year, Justin Tucker continues to cement his case as the greatest kicker of all time. It's only fitting that the most accurate kicker in NFL history would also set a record for the longest field goal in history at 66 yards. And it came at a much-needed time, on the final play of their game against the Detroit Lions in Week 3. Buffalo Bills Emmanuel Sanders diving TD versus WFT. Well, this is certainly one way of hauling in your first touchdown reception with a new team. Emmanuel Sanders has a knack for pulling off highlight reel plays with his all-world speed. Pair him with a dual-threat sensation like Josh Allen, and you're going to find yourselves on the highlight reel quite often. Sanders had 704 career receptions through the end of the 2021 season, and that just might be his best one yet. Carolina Panthers DJ Moore slick juggling catch. The Panthers had a season to forget, but despite some awful quarterback play throughout the year, DJ Moore tuned in yet another stellar season. It's hard to imagine how much worse this offense would have been without Moore. Take this play, for example, where Moore took a should-be interception and turned it into a ridiculous circus catch. The Panthers could sure use more of that in 2022. Chicago Bears, Jakeem Grant Sr. goes all the way. The first punt return touchdown of the 2021 NFL season didn't come until Week 14, courtesy of Jakeem Grant Sr. and his 97-yard dash. That was the longest punt return touchdown in Bears history, which is even more impressive when you consider the fact that guys like Devin Hester and Cordarrelle Patterson have played for Chicago in the past. Cincinnati Bengals, Chiefs can't stop JaMarr Chase. The Bengals ended a 6-year playoff drought and claimed the AFC North Division title in 2021, thanks in large part to the unstoppable Joe Burrow-JaMarr Chase connection. Chase had a season for the ages. The defining play of his rookie year has to be the 72-yard touchdown against the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 17. Cleveland Browns, Demetric Felton goes Madden mode. Browns rookie Demetric Felton didn't see a whole lot of playing time in 2021. That didn't stop him from pulling off a jaw-dropping highlight reel that should be remembered for so many years to come. In Week 2 against the Houston Texans, Felton caught a quick pass from Baker Mayfield and shifted into Madden mode, spinning and truck-sticking his way to 6. Dallas Cowboys Jaron curses diving pick. Trayvon Diggs and rookie Micah Parsons were largely responsible for the Dallas Cowboys' incredible turnaround on defense. But the Cowboys got contributions all over the field, and it paved the way to the club's first division title in 3 years. He may not be as well known as the likes of Diggs, Parsons, and some of the other Cowboys stars, but the veteran corner takes the title for Dallas' top play of 2021. Denver Broncos, Justin Simmons goes airborne. Broncos superstar Justin Simmons made his case as the NFL's best safety once again in 2021. He came away with 5 interceptions and 12 passes defended. Simmons' football IQ and his ability to track the ball are what make him such a nightmare to play against. Just ask the Lions. Detroit Lions winless no more. The hapless Lions entered Week 13 against the Minnesota Vikings with an 0-10-1 record. Talk about tanking all you want, but no team or fan base ever wants to endure a winless season. Well, Jared Goff's walk-off touchdown to Brown ensured that these Lions wouldn't come up empty-handed in the win column this season. Lions fans deserve that one. Green Bay Packers. Rasul Douglas saves the day in Arizona. Douglas was a wonderful underdog story in 2021. He bounced around from team to team to team. Both the Las Vegas Raiders and Houston Texans released him in August. He was later signed to Arizona's practice squad. But with injuries adding up a corner, the banged-up Packers added Douglas to their roster in October. And by week 8, he was a folk hero in Green Bay after saving the day with this interception off Kyler Murray. Another hidden gem found by the Packers. Houston Texans Brandon Cooks' slick catch. It's time to talk more about Brandon Cooks. This guy has already played for 4 teams, and yet he continues to rack up 1,000-yard seasons. Even the lackluster play of Houston's quarterbacks couldn't stop Cooks, who caught a career-high 90 passes for 1,037 yards and 6 touchdowns in 2021. Of these 90 catches, this one was easily his best. Indianapolis Colts, Michael Pittman Jr.'s Randy Moss impersonation. Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss had a special knack for making sensational catches over opposing defenders. We now call it mossing. Well, Colts wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. knows a thing or two about mossing, as he showed on this touchdown reception against the Ravens. Jacksonville Jaguars, Jamal Agnew's 109-yard touchdown. The Urban Meyer product was a colossal failure, and Trevor Lawrence didn't get much going in his rookie year. Simply put, there was very little for Jaguars fans to celebrate in 2021. This is the one season their fans would love to forget about quick. But hey, at least special teams return man Jamal Agnew gave the fans in Duval a bit of history to take in. This 109-yard field goal return against the Cardinals is tied for the longest play in NFL history. Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce's overtime winner versus Chargers. There are 2 reasons why this one made the list. Style points matter, of course, but most importantly, it was the play that essentially determined the AFC West. The Chiefs needed to avoid a season series sweep at the hands of the Bolts if they were to win the division. Patrick Mahomes called on his go-to weapon in overtime, and the rest is history. Las Vegas Raiders, Zay Jones walks it off. The Las Vegas Raiders set an NFL single-season record with 6 walk-off wins in 2021, so it was only fitting that their season would begin with a walk-off win against the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football, courtesy of Derek Carr's touchdown to Zay Jones. And it's only fitting that their regular season concluded with a walk-off game-winning field goal in overtime against the Chargers in Week 18 to book their spot in the postseason. Los Angeles Chargers, Justin Herbert's missile to Jalen Guyton. We're at the point we're out of words to describe the play of Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. The guy just seems to take his game to another level each week. The second-year quarterback was easily the Chargers' best play in 2021. They may have missed out on the postseason, but that shouldn't overshadow some of the tremendous plays Herbert made, like this otherworldly throw to Jalen for a touchdown against the Giants in Week 14. That without a doubt has my vote for Pass of the Year. Los Angeles Rams, Van Jefferson welcomes Matthew Stafford to LA. Stafford didn't need long to silence those critics of the Rams' January 2021 blockbuster trade with the Lions. Stafford was pretty good during his time with the Lions, but he was even better as a Ram in 2021. His time in LA started with a bang, thanks to this touchdown strike to Jefferson. That's one way of introducing yourself to the new fan base. Miami Dolphins, Mike Gesicki's one-hander. He followed up his 2020 breakout season with his best season yet in 2021. Whether it was Jacoby Brissett or Tua Tagovailoa throwing him the football, there was almost no stopping the Dolphins' tight end. A quarterback's job can be pretty easy when their tight end is making catches like that. Minnesota Vikings, KJ Osborne walks it off. The Vikings set an impressive NFL record this year. Their 14 one-possession games were the most by a team in a single season. Yes, that means several heartbreaking losses that derailed their postseason hopes. But there were some thrilling moments to celebrate as well, such as KJ Osborne's sick game-winning touchdown in overtime against the Panthers in Week 6. New England Patriots, Mac Jones to Kendrick Bourne. Quarterbacks know the risk of throwing off their back foot. Even you Madden players have learned that lesson the hard way countless times. We're sure Bill Belichick would have cussed out Mac Jones for attempting this throw in most instances. But good thing Kendrick Bourne was there to bail out the rookie with a sensational catch. New Orleans Saints, Tank Some Hill. Everyone knows who Taysom Hill is by now. Sean Payton has been making the most of the special talent as the Saints' gadget quarterback. Although on this touchdown run against the Giants, Hill looked more like a 1980s fullback than a QB. New York Giants, QBs can catch too. Daniel Jones' third NFL season was marred by awful coaching, a terrible offensive line, and unfortunately injuries. So we didn't really get a full final look on the number 6 pick from 2019. But there's no denying that the athleticism is there. I mean, he's a QB, and yet this was the best catch by any Giants player all year. New York Jets, Zach Wilson's marathon sprint. Out of all of the 2020 rookie quarterbacks, Wilson probably had the toughest outing. That being said, the kid made a handful of incredible plays that should have Jets fans excited about the future. Wilson's incredible talents were on full display during this incredible touchdown run against the Jaguars. Philadelphia Eagles, Devontae Smith and Jalen are gonna hurt you. The beauty of this throw. Former Alabama QB Jalen Hurts delivered a dime to his former Crimson Tide teammate Devontae Smith, with another former Bama teammate, cornerback Patrick Surtain II, in coverage. Pittsburgh Steelers. Pat Freiermuth saves the day. The Steelers were facing a 4th and goal situation in their Week 8 road game against the Browns. Kicker Chris Boswell left the game with an injury, so the Steelers had to go for it, rather than attempt a field goal. Risky call to say the least, but the effort of this rookie tight end on this play made Mike Tomlin's decision look genius. San Francisco 49ers. Ambry Thomas punches postseason ticket. The 49ers were in a win-or-go-home situation when they visited the Rams in Week 18. They raised a 17-point deficit and managed to force overtime, needing 1 or 2 more big plays to punch their postseason ticket. A field goal on the opening drive in overtime gave San Fran a 3-point lead. Now they just had to stop the Rams on their next possession, and a playoff spot was theirs. Good thing Thomas was there to save the season. Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Lockett's Willie Mays impersonation. The catch by Willie Mays in Game 1 of the 1954 World Series is arguably the most iconic play in baseball history. Fast forward 57 years later, Seahawks wideout Tyler Lockett managed to pull off a perfect impersonation on the football field during Seattle's season opener against the Indianapolis Colts. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Rashad Perriman walks off Buffalo. The Buccaneers saw a 21-point lead against the Bills evaporate in Week 14. Tampa's defense avoided a late-game meltdown and forced a game-tying field goal that sent the game into overtime. The Bucs forced a punt on Tampa's first possession, giving Tom Brady the chance to be a thorn in the Bills' side once again. And he did just that, connecting with Rashad Perriman for a walk-off touchdown. Tennessee Titans Julio Jones turns back the clock. Injuries and inconsistent production caused a down year for Jones in his first season with the Titans. But every once in a while, Jones was able to go back in time and perform one of those signature plays that made him a star in Atlanta. That included this unreal sideline grab against the Bills on Monday Night Football, reminiscent of that one he made against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51. Washington football team. Terry McLaurin did what? It's pretty amazing what Terry McLaurin has been able to do without a decent quarterback feeding him the ball. As usual, Scary Terry caused headaches for opposing defenders with his world-class playmaking abilities. Washington's best play of the 2021 season? This McLaurin catch against the Chargers in the season opener. Did we get your favorite team's best play right? Join me in the comment section below. Make sure to follow myself and TPS on social media. We post great content all the time. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, we're on everything. Go subscribe, go follow. If you like this video, give it a like. It takes one click down below and subscribe to TPS. We post videos every day. Every day's a new video. Of course, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jason Biondo. I'll see you next time.